high function retard of the week. Boy is very lucky that he's not.
Anyway, uh, welcome everybody. Welcome to Debrief. We got it back once again. Nikki, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm gonna make it today. I'm gonna try. Joe. They trying me already, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do better.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Black History Month. I'm gonna try to do better and not curse nobody out. I promise you.
Yeah, I'm surprised we ain't even hit on that. It is the second day of Black History Month. It is the second day of Black History Month. It's always a good month. It's cold as hell and it's snowing everywhere. So, but we'll jump into it. You know, I used to do my poly talk. It's been very boring since Trump has left. Like, you see, I ain't even been talking to you about it because they're not even doing nothing. Biden doing regular president stuff. Mitch McConnell's back to being a regular Republican. He done cussed out the senator, or what is she? I think a House representative from Georgia, calls her loony. So they just back to regular crazy talk now. They're working on another relief bill. So we're gonna see how that goes, and they're hoping that Biden will reach across the table. But that's basically what's been going on for the past 2 weeks. He's been signing executive orders, basically undoing everything Trump did and setting new policies. And now they're trying to see if he's gonna help or reach across the table with Republicans like he's done before.
Right.
So that's basically where they at. This is regular stuff, and I'm hoping that like they said, they keep helping and get a new relief, get these COVID vaccines out, and get us back on track.
So unemployment for everybody has hit today, or is that this week? Because some people I heard didn't stop, and some people I guess are on for this week. So everybody should be good this week. Or
should be. They got some that's gonna be mid. They said late February, but the offices is crazy. Probably gonna have to call in. Just with time, yo. Everything's just moving on its own time. As we know, we getting blown up with SBA calls all week. We get the application, we submit it, but you know, like it's on a lender, so everybody's moving it on their own time. Like they're not gonna move any faster by you calling them, like, whether it be unemployment, anything that's going on government wise. So it's basically just sit back, relax, and hope for the best.
Right. That goes for us. Reiterate that, Joe. If you call at 12 o'clock because we send you an email just because we want to, does not mean the doors of the church are open. Does not mean call say, when is it coming? When is it coming? How do we know? Like, I read something like the SBA is going to slow down because before they did them so fast without doing the verifications. So I read something last night. I don't know last week. I don't know how true that was or how fast it is. I know the last day that they're taking applications was March 31st. Of course, all of our client stuff is in, but people that don't have a firm or didn't do it, they need to go ahead and do it.
Yeah, they probably will, because the last time, you know, it was a bunch of fraud. So they're just gonna take their due diligence. I don't blame them. Like, so it is what it is. Like, but yeah, we don't work on their time. Trust me. I wish it was like a credit card application. You put it in, instant verification, approved, not approved. But it ain't like that. It's not like that. So I hate it for everybody. I mean, shoot, we want it too.
Right. Right. We have our own applications in. So
yeah.
But, and you know.
Yeah, it's just slow movement. I think everybody's just trying to get used to, they're transitioning out of an old administration to a new administration. Laws and rules is changing immediately. So it's going to take time adjusting to everything. I mean, patience. I'm not upset about that. I'm not upset about that.
Just like people's taxes. I don't know what tax season looks like this year because people
they push taxes back. They're not even accepting taxes until February. I think they said the 8th or something, or it might be later. So even with everything, like taxes have been pushed back, and they won't start accepting them. I don't mean you getting taxes back. They won't accept them until mid-February. So hey, they're not in no rush.
They're still processing from last year, so I mean,
Yeah,
they're that
and I
far.
seen also too, even if you didn't file, or I mean, even if you didn't make any money, they saying still file. Like they passed all these other laws too in a relief bill I didn't know about for tax credits on your taxes to get more money back. So
Oh,
people that's usually not used to getting money back, I would definitely talk to my tax person and see about getting some of those credits because they're really giving out a lot of free money, especially for the people that actually worked, not used to getting tax money back. I would
right.
check that out. So I was surprised to see that too. So that's an incentive too. I guess they just want people to file taxes. I also seen even with if you want these stimmies, if you didn't get it or coming stimmies, you got to file whether you make money or not.
Hmm.
So
Because people are still getting that $600 check, right? I haven't gotten mine.
yeah, some got it mailed or debit card or direct deposit. If you didn't, it's supposed to be a rebate on your taxes. But I'm also seeing that you have to file period to even get it. So it all depends. They probably just want to make it count for everybody. They know, like I said, there's been a bunch of fraud going on. Um, you got people, illegals here that's filing that was allowed to. So they're just doing a due diligence, literally with everything, with everything. Like I got to run down to the bank to open up another account that I already have open that's under my name. Like they're not playing around no more. They don't know who's who through
Yeah,
online.
the banking stuff is bad. Like it's the worst it's ever been.
Hmm. They'll tell you when you get down there. They're like, we just don't know.
There's all these
And I'd rather them do that than I check one day and I got a account open, never open. So due diligence, due diligence. See, look, as we speak, phone call from somebody.
It's not a phone call from call the next company.
Hmm.
So
So
I could go into one thing very, very fast before we get to our dating um segment because today we're doing a dating game with three guys from Houston and one girl from Atlanta, and we're going to try to make a match because it's Black Love Month. I mean, we should celebrate Black love and its excellence all the time. Today, you should tell somebody you love them that doesn't even know you love them, just because, not in the physical sense, but in the mental sense. Um, you know, just I love you, thank you, just thank you for doing anything. Thank you for opening that door. Just show appreciation this month because we made it through last year, and we're hopefully to make it through another day, another week, another month, another year. So tell somebody you love them. It's okay. Tell somebody
mm,
you appreciate them. It may make somebody's day. But that being said, I'm going to go through one high functioning retard of the week. So, to the low level scammer that tried to put $16,000 in my account, listen, youngin, check my resume. It's impeccable. Quote Ti. Don't, and Penn hates when I say this, please don't go to war with soldiers. Because what the fuck you thought? What you thought that you was just gonna rob? You thought you should have Googled me, my nigga. Because you thought that you was just gonna put 16K in my account under your name and I wasn't supposed to see it, know it, use it, nothing? Sorry, too late. Sorry, motherfucker. Again, Joe. Joe, he should have Googled me because then he would have been like, maybe not.
that was wild though.
Like the
That
bank
was wild.
called us and was like, "Did you do this?" The shook part of me was like, "Yes, send it to me." But the Nikki part said, "I have no idea." So when they said who did it, I was like, "Nigga, I done lived your life 3 times. You're my son's age. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. Stop fucking playing with me. Like 16 racks, and you thought I wasn't gonna like see it, nigga." I don't even know how that happened, Joe. I just don't, and I just don't understand. They fucking stupid as fuck. Like,
They should have let it hit, and then they wouldn't have had no 16 racks. I know that much.
if they would have let it hit, I would have been all on their pages. Like, nigga, y'all spend for book bags and shoes, my nigga. You are low level. You will never, ever. That's the problem with the streets today, Joe. That they don't respect the elders. Like, they just don't. Like, you're supposed to pay homage to the people before you because you don't know everything. Obviously, you don't, because that's why you can only scam for book bags and shoes. So, to the low level scammers that tried us, sorry, too late. Try again. Get your weight up. Then maybe later. KJ, you call Uncle Nick? Maybe later. One person.
KJ over there with you?
Working, boss.
Yeah, that was wild though. That was real wild.
That was crazy.
Yeah, people, yeah, make sure you keep checking your accounts. It's been crazy. It's been real crazy.
I suggest people check their accounts almost 3-4 times a day. Like morning
Yeah.
when they wake up, in the midday, evening before you go to sleep, and then that 4 o'clock when you wake up to get a snack or use the bathroom, check your account.
Yeah,
all goes.
that's
down.
where they're hitting people at.
Yeah,
That
know your sleep.
that midnight, that mid-hour thing. Yeah,
Check it. Just get up, look. Okay, oh shit. Okay, I'm good. Okay, but I mean, that 5 seconds could save a lot because then you can lock your account immediately. But they work. That's when they work. They work after midnight.
yeah.
Yeah. So
That shit is crazy. But I know one of the guys. So again, Nick, explain what we're about to do.
in celebration of love and Black excellence, we have decided for the next 2 weeks to do until Valentine's Day week. We're going to do a dating game show. So this week we have a female. Her name is Alexis. She is going to go on a date with one of the guys that we choose, Joe. Or wait.
I mean, it's 3 guys, right?
It's 3. I think it's 3 guys.
So yeah, it's not more than what I thought it was gonna be. So out of those 3 guys.
So out of those 3 guys, she'll talk to them by text and phone only for 2 weeks to the 13th or 14th, 13th of February. Then is the one she decides or the one she likes. The Debrief is going to pay for their Valentine's Day date up to $100 on February 14th. So me and Joe today will interview 3 guys. They're coming on the show. They should be here any minute. And and then she'll decide which one. Next week it'll be the opposite. We'll have a guy and we'll have 3 girls from, I think we still said Houston. So, and the guests are provided from Richardson Law Firm. Please go buy the book. And they do all of the interviews before they come on the show. So, ladies, men, if you like the girl we see, if you want to be on the show, let us know. Why? Did you call him?
Yeah, link him in. I don't even see him linked in.
I don't see him on there either.
Yeah, I don't want her to see them, so she could try to build a connection just off conversation.
Yeah.
So
she don't watch it though.
Yeah, that's what it'll be for a better date. You know what I mean? They built up a conversation. They'll get to know each other a little bit. I mean, coming all the way out to Houston, so we'll see,
She's flying out to Houston. So she's coming to see these guys. I know 2 of them. I don't think I know the other one as well, but yeah.
That's fine.
It'll be good.
Yeah. But yeah, while we wait on them, let's talk about what we was talking about yesterday. Nikki, we're gonna talk about friends, relationships through friends. What is it? Like building relationships with somebody that you met through somebody else and y'all not friends again about. Y'all not talking, or I guess y'all hanging out no more. So me and Nikki was talking about it, and
very careful.
we was talking about it. It was just like, is it okay to still be friends with somebody that you met through somebody else if they don't talk anymore? So, Nikki, how do you feel?
Okay. So this seems to happen to me a lot. And I was thinking about Joe when I was at the hairdresser this morning. Even in my current situation, it was like that because I met him through Tone. So, and he has decided that he doesn't deal with them. So it's like, it happens in the, yeah, most of my people, they'd be like, well, I'm just going to go with Nikki. So it don't be me. Larry's on now. Larry, I know you can only stay for 15 minutes. So do you want to, Joe, you got the questions? Larry, we're going to bring Larry on. Larry's the first guest for the dating show. And then we'll get back to the, keeping the baby, throwing out the water. What is it called? Throwing out the baby, keeping the water. So we're going to start with Larry. And Larry is our first contestant in our dating show. Are you excited?
What's going on, Larry?
I'm cool. What's going on, man?
I was dead when you came to the house the other day. Tired, man.
I didn't even see Larry when I was there last time. Wow.
Because he came late.
Oh.
You know, Nick had me, we was going all day long.
So Larry, I know you have to get off. So you have decided that you're going to be on the dating game. And so Joe's going to ask you a couple of questions. And we're going to decide who gets the lady's phone number. And we're going to pay for the date on Valentine's Day. So for 2 weeks, you and her will have conversations by text and phone, no FaceTime, no video talks. So you can't see her, she can't see you. So the date and the interaction will be all like on like energy. So okay. Joe has some questions, and we'll pay for that date on the Valentine's Day in Houston because she's gonna fly to Houston.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Joe, you ready?
Yep.
Sure.
So, Larry, introduce yourself. What's your name?
Larry Petty.
All right. So I'm just going to ask a couple of questions. So where are you from?
Born in Detroit, but raised in a small city called Muskegon, Michigan, which is on Lake Michigan.
Okay. So you got any kids?
Uno, 14, soon to be 15-year-old son.
Okay. So what is your idea of a romantic evening?
I would have to say probably like either a walk in the park or a picnic in the park, and just vibing off of energy and just the nice weather.
Yep, I feel that, and it's not super expensive. You don't go all out, especially if you don't know them like that. What is a perfect first date spot?
Perfect first date. I think it depends. Somewhere where we both can sit down and actually interact and talk. You know what I mean, not no loud music or a movies. No, something where we could just sit down face to face and have real organic connection and energy. So I would have to say maybe I'm not a coffee drinker, but like a smoothie shop.
Mm-hmm. So what will be your ideal woman? What type of woman do you like? You're attracted
to? Someone that's natural. When I mean natural, I mean just naturally themselves, whether it's not being fake. And I'm not talking about weave and unlike. I'm talking about their personality. It's like whoever they are, they're the same person if ain't nobody around. Beautiful inside out. Minimum to I'm not big on a lot of makeup. What else? God fearing. Gotta have a sense of humor and goal driven.
That's right. I believe you on that. I'm gonna ask this question because me and my boys talk about this a lot. Would you have a problem with the woman you're dating making more money than you? Ask women this question too.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't either. You know, some men feel like it's like a power struggle, but I think it all depends on the woman and the relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I think seeing her grind and do so well will just continue to push me to do better in my field.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I feel that. What is the field that you're in?
I work in higher education, so I currently manage academic advisors at a university.
Okay. All right. I like Larry for trying to get in school. What school is it?
University of Houston.
That's right. Okay.
You working from home? You work from home now?
Yep.
Okay. What is the longest relationship you've been in?
2.5 years.
Okay. Was you ever engaged?
Yep, we was engaged.
Oh, okay. All right. So how does that affect you with dating now? Like that's I mean it's not going the whole distance, but that's pretty deep. You got obviously you thought about being with somebody, so how does it affect you with dating now?
It affects me now. It could affect that. It was like I might be interested in pursuing someone, but I will talk myself out of it. Could affect that. I feel like if I waste my time with it, I'm be pissed. Like I just did that. I don't want to do that all over again.
No, that's understandable. So what are like some like red markers for you? Like, you know what? I'm not messing with it. If I see these different type of things.
If I'm always being the one to hit her up and like trying to communicate with her, if I'm always one like that's making time out of my schedule, to try to plan something for us to do, but it's like I feel like I'm pulling teeth just to get you to even text me back. Like that's a big red flag for me because the fact that I want it to be organic, that you want to talk to me just as much as I want to talk to you.
That's good. All right. Are you a half empty or half full type guy?
It depends on what you're talking about. Like when it comes to people saying like, if you think about far as the change when it comes to racism in America, I'm probably more half empty. If you're talking about like far as how far I think I can push myself in my career, I'm more like a half full type person. So it just depends on what scenario you're saying.
Got you. Okay, got you. Nikki, you want to ask him any questions?
No, that was pretty much it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I do got one more.
Okay.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Hell no. I believe in lust at first sight. No,
you ain't met nobody that just did it for you when you first saw him?
I knew somebody. I mean, I was like, damn, she's attractive. I want to talk to her, but it ain't been like, oh, I'm in love with her. No, never that.
Yeah. I feel you. Okay. So being in Houston, I've been out there a couple times. I love it, and I see the women that's out there, very beautiful women. How is it with the dating scene out there in Houston?
I think it is what you make it. Like, I kind of had like been on the back burner with it. Could affect that after my mom passed. I just really didn't have the energy to.
I'm sorry.
Entertain no one. So I just really just been to myself. But and then right after that, the pandemic hit. So, but look, I think if you put yourself out there, you can meet people. Like before my mom passed, I was definitely out there enjoying life. But I just like I said, I leaned back, cut back, because I realized the fact that the more if I keep just entertaining a bunch of women and not actually trying to pursue a relationship, I'm gonna keep getting the same results. No relationship.
That's true. So you ready to settle down, commitment? You want more kids?
As long as I'm married first. As of right now, I'm saying no.
Understandable, though. Understandable. All right, Larry.
All right. Thank you. We'll let you know.
For the next 2 weeks, basically, like I said, what Nikki was saying, y'all gonna speak, whatever, and then come to fruition, it'll be Valentine's Day because they'll all be out there in Houston.
Okay.
So appreciate you coming on, Larry.
All right. So this is Ed.
What's up?
What's going on, man?
Welcome to the Debrief.
You said what?
Welcome to the Debrief.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So Joe is going to explain how the game is going. Larry just went. So go ahead, Joe. You explain it.
I'm explaining. I want you to ask the questions because I definitely want to ask the next person the questions.
So you want me
to so basically, for February, it's Valentine's Day, doing Black Love. We brought on people. We have a young lady that she's coming out to Houston.
Okay.
So Y'all communicate, talk, or whatever for the next 2 weeks. And I mean, if y'all hit it off, we'll pay for the date up to $100.
Okay.
But y'all can't. I don't want y'all to share no pictures, no FaceTime. I want it to be mentally stimulating conversation. Get to know somebody on that level before you attract it physically to them. Now, I'm not setting you up with nobody looking crazy either. But
Okay.
I think a lot of relationships are built just off physicality first without getting to know people for who they are. So I think 2 weeks is good enough time, and it will make it for a better date in 2 weeks.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
So I
So
have.
I'll ask some serious questions, just things like that, fun questions, nothing too serious.
Yeah. Okay. So Ed, tell me about yourself, your age, where you're from, what do you do?
I'm 36 from Detroit, Michigan.
Oh,
District manager for General Motors.
okay. And how many kids do you have, if any?
2.
Okay. I'm looking for my questions, Joe.
I just gave them to
I
our side producer right here.
there was some, and I think I met you like right when you crossed. What year did you cross?
No, you met me, but I crossed 08.
Oh no, you had already crossed it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I met you at my
But
brother's
we met.
house.
Yeah, we met.
Okay, so what is your idea of a romantic date?
My idea of a romantic date
Mm-hmm.
would be good conversation. It doesn't have to be a restaurant, but just good conversation.
It's going in and out.
Oh, no, it's
Okay.
not this.
We can hear you now.
Hello.
What was it?
Good conversation. Doing something, being engaged like an activity. And connecting, like the chemistry there, because it's not really what you do. It's just both of y'all enjoying yourself, enjoying the moment, having the same ideas, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
So what setting would you take her to to be ideal? Because like the movies wouldn't work for that. So like where would you take her to do something like that?
So it all depends. So like you said, if I was talking to her, saying I like to be active, right? So seeing what she like to do, whether it's bike ride, going to go play tennis, something active, challenging. I'm competitive, so just to raise like something for us out the banner about, and then from there, if it was a good time, we go grab something to eat or go grab a drink, finish the conversation. And that I think that'll be a good start.
what is the longest relationship you've been in?
The longest relationship I've been in was I was married before, so my ex-wife.
Okay.
Okay.
And I like the one you said, the half empty. So, do you consider yourself a half empty or a half full type of guy?
Half full.
And why is that?
Because I have a lot in the cup, but there's so much more to complete. So
In the words of my guy Kobe, job's not finished. Job done? I don't think so. Yeah, I look at it more like that too. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
because always could be more to put into anything. You never stop learning.
Right, but you need something, or you should have something in there. But like you said, there's always more.
Mm-hmm. So, your ideal type of woman, like if you could build a woman, what would she be like?
Attractive, smart, great sense of humor, athletic, with the shit, and sometimes like just want to chill. You know, don't have to always be the busybody, want to hit the scene.
Is that hard to find in Houston though? I mean, we've been out there a couple of times and it seems like dating would be
It's hard.
hard in Houston.
It's hard to find the perfect medium. I mean, you can find the ones who just sit at home and don't do nothing, but they literally sit at home and don't do nothing. Like that's super boring. Sometimes you got to be able to switch it up, get out, have a good time. But then on the other side of the spectrum, you have the women who they live outside. Like all they do is want to be on the scene. So that's too much for me at this point in my age. That's a bit much. If this was about 10 years ago, maybe.
I saw a meme about Houston. They was like, you take a girl out to brunch in Houston, you thinking you about to go eat. You get to the door and the guy goes, $1,000 for this table. He's like, I thought we was going to brunch, not a day party.
But that's why when y'all said, "Oh, we doing a date, we give y'all $100," I'm like,
well, I've been out a couple places. You could, it all depends, but she's not like that. She's not like that. You could go on a regular date, but yeah, I've been some places in Houston where it's like, whoo.
So they said $100 is not enough in Houston, or is it too much?
I think that's just getting it started.
Oh, $100 just gets it started?
Yeah.
Me and Nick.
Can y'all see me? Can y'all still see me?
No, it's just I can hear you.
Okay.
Can't hear you though. We can't hear you.
Especially if you're having food and drink. I mean, if you just eating, okay, but like food and drink, maybe a dessert or appetizer, you're gonna go over.
Yeah. It gets you started. That's about it.
It definitely gets you started. It gets you started.
Don't go to Maestro. Where we went the other day? Maestro's got $30 cake.
Yeah.
Don't go there. We're not sending you there. Like, the cake alone costs $100. So we're not sending you there. So
yeah, it was some good cake though.
It was
expensive dinner.
1,700 calories.
It's expensive. When me and Nick went out to just watch the game, that runs you. We was just chilling. Drinks run you into the hundreds.
Yeah, easy.
So it gets up there. It gets up there. I can see the dating scene in Houston. It's got to be like how Atlanta is.
It is very similar. I think Atlanta is can be a little more ratchet. Not saying Houston has no ratchetness, but I think right now Atlanta's mature. You know what I'm saying? Houston's like the younger brother with like a 6-year age gap. You know what I'm saying? So Houston has all the genetic potential to be like Atlanta, but right now we're not there yet.
It's turned. I enjoy myself every time I come out there.
Yeah, we love Houston. I mean,
I love it.
The vibe is different. It's a little slower. That's why we like it. Like, it's not the hustle and bustle of Atlanta.
Right.
Even when we go out, like the address is still not the hustle and bustle of the clubs in Atlanta. So
that's my spot.
Yeah. Not
that's my spot. Nikki hates Seaside. I have a good time at Seaside.
Man, I almost fought the waitress twice. And I don't even fight. She brings us the bottles. So I had to pay like $500 for the bottle and the table. And she brings it at $245. So I mean, you got 15 minutes to drink all these bottles. I said, no, sis, I'm taking these with me. No, you're not. Bitch, you didn't come over here till 2 o'clock. I've been here since 11. Like, don't play with me. We ordered like 11, right, Joe? Like 11 or 12. 2:45. She comes out with some sparkles. Man, I almost lost my shit. I was like, listen, don't worry about it.
So what happened? Did y'all finish them?
I don't drink. So that was even the dumber part. So people
would take them.
Walking around. We had 15 minutes to finish 3 bottles. 2 bottles of Crown, 1 bottle of like Patron.
They are slow. Yeah. They are slow. But yeah, cool, man.
I'm not going back.
She's not going back. But yeah, no. I don't know. I have a good time when I'm out there. Yeah, but yeah, no, we're gonna give her a number. We want y'all to talk and try to build some type of connection if you can. I mean, everybody's not for everybody, and then see what happens in 2 weeks.
On the link,
I give it a shot.
Yep. So.
I think we changed it. I think we're gonna choose the restaurant because we don't want it to kind of go over like. Because she may choose a place like Maestro's. You like shit, $100 is
no.
the door.
Maestro's is I like you a lot.
Yeah. Maestro's is we kissing in the mouth.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what we're doing. Okay.
Yeah. That's a nice spot, yo.
Yeah. Even the valet was like looking at us crazy. I was like, we ain't coming. We just getting our food to go, boss. Don't worry about it. It's nice inside though, like it really is. But yeah, so I think we're gonna choose the place and pay $100 towards the tab. Whatever after that, I mean, that must be y'all kissing in the mouth because the debrief is only paying $100, not 101, not 110, not 118, nothing. 100. So it'll be on that Valentine's Day though, the 14th.
Okay.
So, okay, Ed, it was nice meeting you again. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me. Good seeing you again.
Excited. And so follow us. We're here every Tuesday at 12, 11 o'clock your time.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So, Dial's on my Instagram, but he's not on here.
Did he get the link?
I don't know. He's on my Instagram. I'm looking at him. Know Your Hood joined. So I don't know what,
What is he saying on your Instagram?
He's just on there. He's just there. I'm looking at him. Know Your Hood joined. So I don't know what
I see. I definitely see it now.
Nigga, we got get out. Hey, bro, he always want to be so relevant. I see that our producer's out today. She had something to do, but I see the one thing on there. She said the Wood, Joe and Nikki show. It has to be. It has to be because this nigga's on the show every week.
Debrief owes me $100.
It does. Debrief will pay you tomorrow. We start Wednesday.
Yo, they put us out there.
Why?
Where's my coins at?
I don't know what Dial's doing, Nicholas. I mean, if somebody could.
Yeah, well, he'll get in. Well, we could go back to talking about until we get my man Dial, my twin, in here.
Your twin. What are you showing? Dial can't do it. I know, but Dial is on Instagram. Okay. So, yeah, we can go back, Joe.
So you was talking about your current situation and how, I mean, this happens a couple times.
Yeah. And I think, like when me and you were talking yesterday, I didn't understand it completely until you said it's always because that other person chooses not to deal with that person because they did some fucked up shit. Like we were talking about JP in Houston. I met JP through my first husband, my child's biological father. JP decided after the divorce that he was not going to remain friends with Kenny and remain friends with me and all my family and, and my friends. So he decided that. It happened again when it's happened a lot of times. So I don't recognize it until like later. I'm like, oh, damn, I met you through so-and-so and you don't even talk to so-and-so. So, but the beef comes up when the other person decides like they feel like you're being unloyal, correct? That's where we're at now.
Yeah. And that's why I said it's usually probably because if somebody did something. So I use an example. I was talking to one of my friends, his homegirl, and if the viewers, they know this, my particular friend, he'll tell you like, hey, that's y'all, leave me out of it. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's on y'all, whatever y'all decide to do. So, I mean, me and her had a situation. She did some ill shit, whatever. But he said it from the beginning, like, yo, I'm not a part of that. Whatever happens with y'all, you my friend. So he kind of let it be known from the beginning. When I was talking to you about your like situations you've been in, it's because they met you. So they met you through the guy you was dating. So I'll be like, my friends meeting Janelle. They met her through me. Me and Janelle stopped talking, and they still hanging with Janelle. But then what happens? They stopped talking to me. So I was like, it gotta be because the guy did something. My friends wouldn't do that. We would have a real problem. But I don't try. It's only a few of my friends' girlfriends that like we're actually friends. We have our own relationship, and it's probably because it was built before they was like together. I might have met them through my friend or just like in close to the same circle, but I don't get too close to my friends' girlfriends because I'm a choose a side type of nigga.
Right.
Like my loyalties lie. I don't know how to really be the gray area type of person and be like you're loyal. Cause it's like, what happens when you got to make that hard decision? It's easy to say like, yo, I got your back until it's make that hard decision. I have no problem making a hard decision when I know where my loyalties lie. Like, right. I'm always gonna rock with, there's no point even you asking me because you know what I'm a say or do. Right. Like, they're not gonna come. Most my homeboys chicks is not gonna come ask me like what's going on. So that's why I said them guys must have been like some type of fuck niggas anyway, or did something that they didn't rock with. So it's not on you. It's you mad cool, you good people to be around, and then they looking like, well, this nigga is crazy on his own with their own relationship. Right. Not necessarily what he did with you, just I don't rock with it with that.
Right. Okay, we can come back to that. I see your boys here. You want to bring them on real quick? Then we can come back to that.
Hello.
My guy.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
What's going on?
I'm good. How you, little Nikki?
Hey, I'm glad we was able to celebrate your birthday with you. Happy still birthday. The month over. So
thank you very much.
So, yeah. Joe, go ahead.
Yeah, dog, we got you on the dating show, man.
Hello. I know I'm the most eligible bachelor. Shit.
Oh, nobody else messing with Dial. So basically, the way it's gonna work is you and the lady, y'all communicate for 2 weeks. Text and phone calls only. No FaceTime, nothing. I want y'all to try to build organic friendship or the conversations just through combo. I want y'all to learn each other that way without the physical attraction.
All right, but I still get to know what she look like, though, right?
I'm not putting you with nobody that looks crazy.
All right, you know me, no ducks, no mud ducks.
No what?
No ducks.
No mud ducks. We don't want no mud ducks here. We got love for all the ladies, but no mud ducks here. All right.
I got you, Doc. No, yeah. No, so
I can't show my face around town with no duck.
Look at Nikki just shaking her head.
I'm just saying, her inside got to match. Inside got to match the outside.
No, I feel you. So, but
all right.
Basically, and then we'll pay for the dinner up to $100. So
that's a lucky lady.
Cool. Huh?
Y'all trying to bless somebody. Y'all really trying to. Y'all brought me up. Y'all really trying to change some lady life. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yep. So first, all right. So, Dial, where you from?
I'm from New York originally. Brooklyn,
Okay.
Long Island, Westbury, Long Island, West Money. Mm-hmm. Yes,
right.
Sir.
Nicky swear you was from Harlem, yo. That shit was funny as hell.
That nigga's a Harlem nigga, man. I'm telling you, like that nigga's a Harlem nigga. Always the
So
low voice.
Yo, them New York niggas is the best niggas, dog.
I concur. I concur. So what brought you down to Houston?
Ladies do too.
Huh?
Now, I came in for law school. And I saw the cost of living and the opportunity for African American men. You know, it was unlimited, so I stayed.
All right. See, a good brother right there. So what do you look for in a woman?
Are we talking physical appearance? Or are we
No,
talking?
I mean, in all. I mean, people could say they don't look at looks, but I mean that's the first thing you see. So you got to be attracted
It's
to
the
it.
first thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no real thing as falling in love. You know what I mean? Like you gotta fall in lust first, and then
Mhm.
you know what I mean. You just hope that the insides match the outside. So but I like a soulful, spiritual woman, down to earth, smart, intelligent. Gotta be. Um, I don't know, like I don't like no pushover woman. I don't like no yes man. I mean, no yes sir woman. You know, I need a woman with her own mind, her own brain. You know, about something. A woman of substance. You know what I mean? But she has to be led. You know what I mean? She has to be able to be the leader. Because if I can't correct, her, I can't lead her. So you know what I mean? Only one leader. But you know what I mean? I need a nice helpmate,
So,
supporting
question
cast.
that. Does her hustle have to match yours, or is that too much for you to deal with?
Nah, ain't nothing too much to it. Her hustle be greater than mine. You know what I mean? But I mean, her hustle can't interfere with mine. That's the other thing. I don't take the back seat.
Okay. So going back to your
But I yeah.
like your nationality is what exactly?
Yes.
Is it it's Nigerian? What is it?
Well, I'm Nigerian.
Okay.
I'm Yoruba. I'm a Yoruba man. So, but I'm full blooded. Both my parents are from the homeland, and I inherited full blood DNA.
Okay. So that descent, um, the women are supposed to be very, very submissive, correct?
No, that's the thing. That's I disagree. Well, yes, in a sense, submissive, but it's a lovingly submit, like in the Bible. It's not like it's not submissive, like like catering to your man and like not a slave submission.
Okay. All right. Because I was assuming so that to me means you're looking for someone that is can handle that she needs to be very, very submissive.
No,
That's
she
not
just needs to know her lane and know how to stay in it. And it's like we go out and we have dinners with the bosses, the boss talk type deal. Like she might have different opinions or might not like something, but my woman should share it with me in private when we debrief. She's not gonna open her mouth at the table and say, nigga, I don't like, nigga, this shit ain't going down. No, we're not gonna do all that. We're gonna do all that. That's the type of submission I'm talking about.
well. That's a definition of a young girl and a mature girl. That's doesn't have anything to do about submissive because I know when to be. Some people may not think so, but I do know when to be quiet. So I do know how
And,
to when to
that,
be.
and that's the thing. I think maturity and submission go hand in hand. Just to understand that submission is not a negative thing, and to view it as a positive thing. That is maturity. And yeah, it's most likely most times it is an age thing, but there's some people that get it. Like if you were raised that way, then and like I have daughters, and my daughters are raised in a way. They ain't no pushovers, they ain't no punks, but at the same time, they ain't gonna. They know how to play their role and play their position, and they know the strength. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be put on display.
Right. Okay. Yeah,
That's
that was
true.
interesting to me to see because I know that your nationality they are men are, and which is fine. I mean, that is definitely Bible based. I always tell people like it's good to live by the relationship by Bible based because then there's no question. So, but these young girls
And
don't know
and
how to.
that yeah. Oh well, with me they do.
Oh, well, you picked the right ones then. That's good. Very good.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Top
only
nigga,
one way to
man.
operate. You fall. I'm telling you, fall in line, or you know what I mean. Get down and lay down.
Get, that's how I live. Get down and lay down. You know what I'm saying? But people say I can't say that, but that's fine. I agree. So yeah, this should be interesting. You talking to Alexis, like it should be very interesting.
Yeah.
So, is
Mm-hmm.
that how old are
Unless
you?
it's not thinking fun.
How old
I have reached the grand age of 40,
are you?
and I'm on my way to becoming an elder.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah,
turned
But
up though
you,
for your
I'm a
birthday.
grown ass man.
you have some questions for
Turned
him,
up
Joe.
like a motherfucker.
Go ahead,
Oh
Joe.
man. So so ask other guys, you consider yourself half full guy, glass full, or half empty?
Do I consider myself half or what?
Do you look at things as the glass is half full or half empty?
Or half full all the time?
Okay.
I just work on filling that bitch up.
I feel the same way. What's the longest relationship you was in?
So, I didn't even count the years. We'll say oh 05 to over 10 years.
16, right? Let me say.
Damn.
05, pitches 16. Um,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
about
I'm a
12.
tree. My roots get planted.
That's a long time.
I'm on,
Yeah,
I'm on,
do you
I'm
how many
always
kids you
I'm
have?
in it for the long haul. I have four.
Okay.
Four beautiful kids. Three of them mostly grown. I got one look young whippersnapper.
That's my guy.
Oh yeah, that's the boss.
Yeah, he the
Yeah.
boss of everybody, the whole house. He's the boss of all the kids. Like
Yeah.
it don't move until he
Uh,
say something.
he
Yep.
run the show. I mean,
Anything
man,
else to watch,
I'm
he has
just
to
his
watch.
mouthpiece.
Yeah, he has to listen to that song before anything happens through the day. What's that song? The Lil
Oh
Nas
yeah,
song?
oh
Lil,
yeah.
what song is that? Wow, what is
Old
it?
Town Road, Old
Old Town
Town
Road.
Road,
Gotta do that. This is the
Old
day.
Town Road, Old Town Road.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
What are
he
some of your best
performs that
qualities?
song about 5 times a day.
You do.
My
No,
best
but what's
qualities,
some of what's,
see, I believe I'm intelligent. I'm sorry, go ahead. You said my best
no?
qualities or one of the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
qualities?
Your best qualities.
Well, I mean, I'm intelligent. I've been told good looking. Um, Let me see what else. I mean, I'm a real man. I mean, that's really it. I'm ready for any situation, to handle anything. Yeah, man, I'm mature enough to let a woman be her and be in her place, do a thing. I mean, I'm loyalty. I would say loyalty is my best quality.
All right. So ideal first date, what would it be?
Ideal first date. Okay, ideal first date. Shorty would definitely cook for me and persuading me that she can handle herself in the kitchen.
That's the first
Then
day?
from there, yeah, you goddamn right. Goddamn right. It don't, it don't take 3 days to find out she a no go. You mean? Let me see.
Cook for you the
Let me
first
see.
day?
Like, yeah, like look, I want by myself. I want privacy. I want to get to know her. I want to hear every ignorant thing that come out her mouth. I want to hear every intelligent thing that come out her mouth. I want to see how she feel about immigrants, how she feel about, Mexicans and blacks, whites, all that. Certain things you can't ask in public. Certain things you can't see. I want to see her manners. I want to see how she handles people. How she get, find out. Find out she got some substance to it. Then I know if I take her outside.
Oh,
And let off the leash. Oh,
okay.
I
Yep.
clown. I'll clown. We go. we go out and she ignorant as fuck. I cut her with her.
What do you want her to cook you on your first date though? I'm lost.
Cook whatever she can cook. You can cook her best shit or some quick simple. I mean, I can just listen. You can tell a lot about a woman in the kitchen. You know what I mean? First thing is one is she know how to. You know what I mean? It's just her hygiene alone. Do she wash her hands? Does she wash the cutting boards? Disinfect stuff? You know what I mean? How she cook stuff? If she asking me questions, how you turn on the stove? You know what I mean? What I cook this at? What I used to do today? You know what I mean? I know some things. I know what she needs to be taught. What she don't know. You know how easily she can take direction, she can take correction. You know what I mean? Can she team up? He work on a project. It's a little thing. So that's that grown man shit. Like I ain't gotta put it through a big test. You know what I mean? It's some little things I watch.
Wow,
Is she clean up by herself? Is she nasty? You know what I mean? There's little things you can pick up on, you know. So, you know what I mean? And if the food tastes like trash, I already know. You know what I mean? You find out she a poser or not.
Like he said, food tastes like trash.
I'm just saying, yo, y'all want me to keep it real, or you know what I mean? I can put on
Yeah,
air,
no,
I can front and be
definitely.
all polished, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Y'all my people.
Yeah,
All right, though.
I
We
mean,
appreciate
like,
it. So I guess we'll give
I need
Alexis.
a warrior.
facts.
I
Nick
don't know
over.
for you though. We're gonna pray about it, but
He might put her on game. I don't. Hey, this is why you get
I'm
to
a
talk,
yeah.
and you got 2 weeks, so we'll see. Never know, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Fuck that.
women
Oh,
be
she
submissive to
different.
the right one. You know
that's
what I mean?
right.
I hear it all the time.
That's a fact. That's a
It
So
is.
fact. It take the right one to have motherfucker shut up and sit her ass down.
Right, right. I agree. I agree. Like people don't think I do, but I do. But you have to know how to deal with it, with that
Mm-hmm.
person. There's different levels to being submissive. So, you gotta come at me right. Like it's almost like a ninja. Because if you come at me wrong, I'm going to get my brothers and what? Nope. Nope. I'm not listening to nothing else you say, fuck nigga. So
That's a fact. It's all about approach. It's all about approach. Oh, nigga, you know I'm rolling up on niggas too. Let a nigga step out of line. I'm there.
right.
All right. But that's the thing. It's like, with respect and love, I mean, all that come hand in hand. Like my lady gonna want to be corrected by me. You know what I mean? She's gonna want to take my direction. She's gonna want to listen because it's coming from a place I love. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm tough because you know what I mean. You got to be better. You know what I mean? So to run next to me, like you know what I mean. You got some training, some boot camp. Like you know what I mean. You can't just hop in the race. Like you need that training. You need that background, the foundation.
Right.
If she ain't got it, I'm gonna give it to her if she worth it. So Alexis should be straight. Should be straight.
woo!
So
I can't
she could be the she might shake her head at first. Oh, this nigga crazy. But then she gonna y'all see change. She won't leave my side.
I agree.
I build them up. I don't tear them down.
You do. Okay.
All right,
All right.
well,
We're
hey,
gonna
I'm very interested in seeing how this is gonna work.
and I guess we'll see on Valentine's Day who's the winner. My hat's in the bag for you, but yeah, because it'll be interesting. Because she's definitely a Southern Belle, like all the way. So
Oh, and see, I like that shit.
yeah, she's definitely ain't nothing
Nah, I like
Northern
that shit.
Atlanta. She is a Southern Belle all the way. So
Country as hell.
No,
country as
that's
hell.
All right.
I like that. I like that. I like. See, I don't need my woman as rough as me, though. You know what I mean? That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's good. She can balance out. You know what I mean? Balance my rough edges.
All right, guys, we appreciate you. We'll talk to you later.
All right, now.
All right, y'all. We'll get the numbers from
Nick.
numbers to Nick to give to and does she get the numbers or they have to reach out to her first? How do you want to do it?
Yeah, let them reach out.
Okay, so we'll give them all Alexis phone number.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you. See you next Tuesday, guys. And we'll be doing it reverse next week. We'll have a male on that we'll have 3 females. And females, if you're watching, he is an eligible bachelor that is eligible for real. Like, this is where you want to be. So tune in for next week, and we'll be doing it reverse. And that also will be from Houston. All right. All right. Have a great week. All right.